Welcome back to Animatronic University. My name is Jesse Bray, and I'm your instructor. So here we are in Chapter 2, Social Media, and this is going to be a pretty quick and easy to follow assignment. I would say that you might find this review, if you've gone through the beginning of the course to now. But since this is specifically about social media, I want to go over basically discovery projects and what we can do with them. So in the discovery, we're going to use discovery projects. We're going to select a project, duplicate the project, break down project, customize project, and export sharing. All right, if we remember from the Explore tab from the previous lecture, in here we can look at all sorts of great animations. And we notice that when you look at these animations, some of them will let us edit them. Okay, let's open this one here. Now this says here we do not have the permission to copy this, and that is because the designer who made this animation wouldn't allow us permission, and that's okay, because that's part of the thing about Animatron is that you can share your art without letting other people take your art, and that you have every right to do that. You don't have to share your art and let other people copy it. If you want to make stuff private, that's fine. But nonetheless, we can learn a lot about this clip here. We can see all the animation, what's happening. Let's take a look at this guy, this cop here chewing on the donut. Let's zoom in. I love looking at his animation. It's fantastic. So Command E, zoom in. Oh, look at how he takes a bite, his mouth closes, and this here, if you can probably assume, I am assuming it's just a little shape. That Shmuel is just moving up and down. Look at that. How simple but subtle and perfect it is. Okay, well, that's great, but I want us to focus on an animation that we can play with. Okay, so we're going to leave this page. All right. I selected this one called the Get Well card. Eli, she designed this one and let other people share it. So where did I find this? So let's go back here. Let's go back to, actually, let's just type in Animatron. So Explore. And if we scroll down, we have the Get Well card. So select that one. Go to Edit. And let's go over to the blue icon, go to Project, and go Duplicate. Can't create projects. It's not empty, so just new project. Duplicate it. Alright, let's preview this animation. Oh, how great is this? How awesome is that? Okay, well, she just makes fantastic animations. Alright, now let's break down how this looks. First we duplicate it, now we're going to break it down, we're going to customize it, and then we're going to share it. So, she has gone. This is just a premium scene here. She has music here, so I'm going to turn that off. Let's go here. Let's see all the stuff that's happening. So let's look at the rain. How cool is that? Let's unlock the rain, Command E, and let's zoom in. We'll see what's happening. This is really subtle, but it's fantastic. Now, we can't, of course, cover everything in this assignment just to see how this works, but this is a discovery project. You can see she made a mask here so she can block out how the rain looks. She, of course, later on in the animation, she has a little blanket. That blanket is far out. Okay, and let's look at the kid. She's a very complex rig. I mean, she's clearly spent tons of time on this character. She has all these excellent animations. The kid drops. Look at that. You can see how she's rigged this. If you followed the last course, we were introduction to rigging and lip syncing, and you can see that some of the relationships that happen here, This is very cool stuff. But this is, of course, social media course, so we're not going to get into how to do all this stuff. We're just going to get into how to customize, looking at, and getting to know Animatron better. Okay. So let's go out. Let's see here. Okay, let's customize it. How can we customize it? Well, if we remember from before, one of the quickest and easier ways to customize stuff is with color and our own little flare. Will be, say we take this mask here. I'm going to go to the beginning. I'm going to minimize this kid here. We're going to unlock this mask. And I'm going to change it to purple. Oh no, actually let's just make it dark. Let's just make it black. Okay, then we're going to go inside. Let's go to the blanket. Oh, I like her text that she used. Text is actually really nice. So let's see what she's got here. Oh, nice little piece of text. So a way that we could customize this, a real simple way, would be we'd go into the text that she used to animate, and we would change it from Grand Hotel, and let's see, let's do Georgia Bold. So, okay, something simple. Which I think her text is better than the one I used. Let's do this one. Let's do the Henry Penny regular. So we can go through piece by piece and change this. So of course I'm not going to do the entire thing. I just wanted to let you know that you can take this through just as simple as selecting the text that she's used and changing that. Oh, she had a nice little Princess Sophia. Okay, so I mean, it's really rather straightforward. But we can, after we finish customizing this to our own style. So let's bring this text up. Let's go back into. So she brought in a JPEG, I think, for. So that was just a picture she brought in from the internet. And then let's go for couch. So the background there, another just pictures she got from the internet. This is like blending all these different art skills together. And she just put her animation on top. So here's the couch, and this looks like just like a PNG. And so she probably just made it squish a little bit. Look at that. So we could probably go in here. So some of the stuff we can't customize because they're JPEGs and PNGs. But the stuff that's built specifically in Animatron we can. And let's go in here. Let's go to the kid. And Command E. Zoom in. I want to change the kid's shirt color. Let's change that to blue. And let's see if we can do the same thing. Just using the color picker, we can just customize this a little bit. And it looks like that is a so we can just change these, just subtle ways that we can change this animation. Now we'd have to go through piece by piece to change this whole thing, and that's what we're going to do real quick. I'm going to pause this and come back. And now we're back. As you can see, I changed the umbrella, I changed the hair, changed the shirt. These are all simple things that you can just change by using the color picker. And we can always, look how simple it is. We just made it our own. Let's do one last one. I'm going to change the blanket. I'll select the blanket. See what we got here for the blanket. Alright. This is a really cool animation. Look at what she did. She just made this really cool shape. Alright, well. Let's see what's going on here. What has she got? What kind of color? Ooh, wow, okay. So let's change it to a pink blanket. And because she went all out on this, we're going to have to do a few more steps. This is definitely a ninja composition. She is so talented. Okay, let's see here. Let's change it back to the same pink. Alright, now let's scrub forward in the timeline. Let's pick this next blue. Go Command E. Select that. Pink. Command E again. Pink. Now let's go back out in the scene. Look at this. We've totally customized this. Look, oh, looks like I forgot a piece. Look at that. So when it's inside a symbol like this, you just have to keep going until you dig until you find it. The color you want to change, go to fill. And I made this little blue here. Looks like this arm here is actually a slightly darker version of that. So let's delete one of these colors we're not using, and then let's add that to the color palette. Alright, so then when we look at her arms, let's see, looks like we're going to do that for the other arm. So click on the arm, Command E, zoom in, and change the fill to this teal, change this fill to the second color we made, follow the breadcrumbs out. Alright, look at that. Zoom out. Okay. Alright. How cool is that? So now we've customized this. Now, of course, these are subtle customizations that we did, but we've customized this project. So now we've kind of made it our own. Now, not as if we designed it completely on our own, but we are now ready to share. So here's the thing. If you want to share, select the share button. We have embed, we have link, GIF, video. This is great, a little description where the music came from. We can make it private. This is fantastic. We can also show, we can do a loop movie, we can autoplay it. A lot of great features in here. So I'm going to close this, and I want to show you. So if you right click, or actually just go to public, and here's also more sharing features. So it's this one's owned by me, but it's also designed by her. So if we go to edit project, or we can go to public, private, unlisted, share, select share, and we can share it just like we did before with our other projects. So congratulations, you've now learned how to find an excellent discovery project. You know that there are some projects you can play with because the author has decided to let you make copies of them. Other ones are just for looking, and other ones are just for learning, so you can see how they put the animations together. But get to know this. A last little thing I want to mention is that this little thing here, tags and comments, if you like these projects, please comment below. This is how you engage with your community on Animatron. You talk to people, you get to know in the forums. This is the social media aspect of Animatron, where not only are people can go on and look at your artwork, but they can also comment, and they can say all sorts of great feedback about your projects. All right, well, I'll see you all later on in the course.